Alright guys, thank you for watching. In the video today, it's been confirmed that PS5 games will wait at least 1 year before going to launch onto a PC platform, with only one exception, and I'll come on to that in a moment. Stranding 2 has been confirmed, we think. More insights into Sony and FromSoftware, and we have God of War Ragnarok enemy leaks, which are all over the internet. As usual, the links to the articles are down below in the description. So looking at the first piece of news, we have PS5 games which will now have to wait at least 1 year, according to Hermen Hulst, before they launch onto PC, with one exception. So the article goes on to say PS5 single player games will be withheld for at least 1 year until they launch onto PC, and that's been confirmed by head of Sony Interactive Entertainment Hermen Hulst, though live service games could be an exception to this rule. So PS5 live service games could launch onto PC day and date. Hulst confirmed that PlayStation was going to continue to support its games being released onto PC, though noted that the difference in how it will potentially handle live service games compared to single player releases such as God of War Ragnarok and Spider-Man. In an interview with French YouTuber Julien Chizier, Hulst said, going forward, we will see at least a year between releases on PlayStation and on the PC platform, possibly with the exception of live service games. Live service games are a little bit different in its nature because you want to have really strong communities and really strong engagement right away. So with live service games, we might go day and date with PC and the PlayStation platform. Top examples of live service games would see releases such as Fortnite and Destiny 2, which provide regular online content for their players in order to keep them engaged. As such, these games require healthy communities in order to thrive, something which Hulst is fully aware of. Hulst's comments come after an alleged leaked Sony document began making the rounds, which seemingly confirmed a number of upcoming releases. In all honesty, I've discussed this in several previous videos. No issues with what Sony is doing here. A new single game comes out, a new single player game comes out, you pay for it, you play it first on the PS5. Absolutely brilliant. After a year or so, the single player game goes onto PC or PlayStation Plus, depending on the sales performance. And it's that sales performance which determines whether the game is released within a year, after a year, 18 months or so on. If the game is still selling strong, then it might be 14 months or 16 or 18 months before the game is released eventually onto PC at full price. And that's going to happen. It's good business sense. Releasing a live service game on PC and PS5 is fine. It makes sense right now. I know some people are going to get all emotional about it, but that's life. There's nothing you can do about it apart from not invest and partake in any of the things you do not like. Vote with your wallet. It's the best way to make your voice heard. Vote with your wallet. For me personally, I love single player games. I'll always buy them. No issues with them going onto PC so long as it's not day and date. Not sure about the live service stuff. It's not really my thing. I'm not really a fan of it, and I have to reserve judgment on live service games, whether they're coming to PS5 or PC. We'll see. All I'll say is I'll judge it on a case-by-case scenario. When those games come out, we'll give them a try and we'll take it and take it from there. Okay, moving on to our next piece of news, where it says here that Stranding 2 apparently has been confirmed by a leaked Sony document. So Stranding 2 and Returnal PC ports are among the games that have been outed by a leaked Sony Interactive Entertainment document. Over the weekend, reports surfaced that Horizon Zero Dawn PS5 remaster and a Horizon-based multiplayer game was also in the works. It later emerged that an internal document with a list of ongoing projects had leaked, and it's now making the rounds online. Both Stranding 2 and Returnal's PC ports have been two of Sony's worst kept secrets, but this is the closest we've actually seen to an official confirmation of both of those things actually happening. Stranding 2 is apparently codenamed Ocean, and the document published on Reset Era mentions a project codenamed Ocean in development at Kojima Productions. Insiders had previously revealed that Ocean is Death Stranding 2. Leaks aside, actor Norman Reedus made no secret of the sequel being in development. Moving on to our next piece of news, Sony's FromSoftware investment targets movies and TV shows alongside games. Well, we kind of already knew that, right? How do you fancy an Elden Ring movie? It looks like PlayStation Studios boss Hermen Hulst might be entertaining the idea. In a new interview with Reuters, the head honcho revealed that Sony Interactive Entertainment's minority stake in FromSoftware might not be limited to video game collaborations. With PlayStation productions off to a successful start, the company is eyeing movie and TV show collaborations as well. Is a PlayStation production-produced Elden Ring movie possible? Elden Ring publisher Bandai Namco Entertainment has previously expressed its interest in turning Elden Ring into an IP that goes beyond video games. As a matter of fact, the company was talking about exploring other media with Elden Ring as early as June last year, well before the game released. It's hard to say if Bandai Namco would opt for the Hollywood or Netflix style treatment via PlayStation productions or not. Sony's PlayStation movie TV show wing has seen significant success with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg's starrer Uncharted, and the HBO's The Last of Us looks like it'll be another strong entry. All that said, a Bloodborne movie isn't outside of the realm of possibility either. You should think of collaborations on the game development side first and foremost, but it's not unthinkable without PlayStation production efforts that we explore other opportunities, and that was what Hulst told Reuters. Now, I am fascinated that we might get a Bloodborne movie. Now, isn't that exciting? To me it is. That's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, moving on to our next piece of news. A report claims God of War Ragnarok's many enemy types have been leaked. So, if you're not a fan of leaks, look away now. The God of War Ragnarok leaks keep on coming. This time round, the list of enemies and the different enemy types or factions has been revealed. This list not only details the factions' names, but also a brief description of them, which offers a clue into how hostile they will be to Kratos. While it goes without saying that Kratos will be making many enemies in God of War Ragnarok, an actual list of the enemies, and hopefully some friendly ones too, he'll encounter during the game has also been revealed, and this has been revealed by Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson. So once again, if you don't want to know the leaks, I suggest you switch off now. So Azer, the god that rules the 9 realms. Beasts, they are the animals that roam in the realms as either predators or prey. Dwarves, they are the masters of forging legendary weapons and armor. Elves are the 2 factions of light and dark that fight to control the light of Alfheim. Ethereal, they are the ghosts and spirits that wander between the 9 realms. Humans are the scavengers in the game. Jotnar, the last giants that hide to pass down their knowledge following the genocide at the hands of Odin. Monsters are the creatures of the Norse myth, and the Nellwalkers are the reanimated corpses from the overflowing souls of Helheim that are cursed to walk the 9 realms. Cider, humans that are corrupt by magic, and Vanir, the gods that fought against Azer and lost. While the majority of these factions will undoubtedly be hostile towards Kratos, as he naturally attracts war wherever he goes, some should be friendly. In the 2018 reboot, dwarves helped Kratos on his mission, so perhaps they will prove helpful once again. Now, the list is available in the description if you want to have a read of the article, because like I said, I've probably butchered half of those names. They are difficult to pronounce, so if you want to have a read through and look at the description via the link, be my guest. Players won't have to wait long to meet the enemy types mentioned earlier, as God of War Ragnarok is scheduled to launch for PS5 and PS4 on November the 9th, and we cannot wait. So 6 weeks, give or take, before the game comes out. Absolutely exciting times. Okay guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. On your way out, do me a favor, hit the bell, like and subscribe buttons, and I will catch you on the next video.